Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to our webinar. My name is Joshua Matias Pastori from Tanzania, and you are all welcome. And as we start, today we are going to discuss about digital technology. And when I say digital technology, I mean a lot of technologies. Maybe it's Facebook technology, maybe it's WhatsApp technology, maybe it is Zoom technology, any kind of technology. But as you know, technology has a tendency of spreading all over places, and the power of technology can change, can redefining how we live, can change how we communicate, and even can change the way we work. That's the power of technology, okay? So as you can see how COVID-19 affected many of the countries, some they went lockdown, some they were half lockdown, some they were just self-isolation. But the way COVID-19 changed the world, how we seize money, you can agree with me that people change their way they see cash into electronic payment or cash into cryptocurrencies. And most of us, for instance, here in our country, Tanzania, the most marketing campaign that was promoted as a payment system, it was not cash payment. It was through QR code MasterPass. Some they were using the POS. I don't know how you call it, but it is POS. So it was cash payment. It means the physical cash. The government money was discouraged, and because we believed that maybe the paper money can be able used to spread the symptoms of COVID-19. But that's how things are, and that's how the power of technology. What I can just say that most of us, we neglected the electronic payments. We neglected the using cryptocurrencies. We were just most of us, we were using government payments, government money to pay our bills, to buy many stuffs. But during COVID-19, we changed, we go back to technology. So that's the power of technology. But today we are not going to talk about COVID-19. We are not going to talk about electronic payments such as MasterPass or Visa card. Today we are going to talk about blockchain technology. And when I say blockchain technology, we are talking about the highly distributed public digital ledger. It's a ledger that is decentralized and distributed. Okay. If you see the market, the blockchain market right now, it is worth 3.0 billion US dollar. But the projection to 5 years to come means 2025, the market growth of blockchain will be around 39.7. So here the question is, even though the key players are inside like IBM, AWS, Microsoft, SAP, and Intel, but what about you? What about me? What is my position on the growth of this blockchain market? So just stay with me, and I'm going to show you how you can benefit by using the blockchain market 5 years to come, how much you might be accumulating, okay? So as you speak of internet, I know we all know what is internet, but internet as a mother platform, you can create, you can innovate, you can create a lot, you can develop a lot of application on top of internet. For instance, we have internet, but on top of internet we have emails and other stuffs. The same thing, the same concept to blockchain. Once you say blockchain is a mother platform, you can develop, you can create a lot of platforms or a lot of applications by using blockchain as a platform, as a major platform. So through blockchain, we have this called a smart contract. So smart contract might change the way we live. And today we are going to discuss what is a smart contract. But before going direct to the direct definition of smart contract, let's go back to history. 1994, one of the cryptographer called Nick Szabo came up with the idea of being able to record the contracts in the form of computer codes. That's where smart contract started. But by the time you are talking about 1994, blockchain was not there. But 2009, the introduction of Bitcoin came with the use of blockchain. And in 2015, Ethereum was founded by an intelligent young man named Vitalik Buterin, and he introduced the first working smart contract. So smart contract started with, into cryptocurrency, smart contract started with Ethereum cryptocurrency. So going to the definition of smart contract, it means it's an agreement between two people in the form of a computer code. So these agreements being programmed into a computer code, and they run on the blockchain, so they are stored also on a public database whereby it's either me or you or anybody cannot change the codes or the computer codes. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Ethereum. How do you see Ethereum? Do you see Ethereum as only as an internet money, or do you see it as a digital asset? For instance, 2015 October 21st, the value of one Ethereum was around 0.42 US dollar. Okay, US dollar. Okay, but 2 years to come, which was 2018 January 13th, the value of Ethereum goes up, raised up to one Ethereum equal to 1,432 US dollar. For instance, maybe let's do a little bit of calculations here. For instance, maybe I had 1,000. Maybe I had 1,000. Okay, I had 1,000 2015, and I used my 1,000 to buy Ethereums, which was one Ethereum was around 0.42. When you're talking about 0.42, it means by all such amount of money, 1,000 US dollar, I was able to get 2,380 Ethereums. Okay, so what is the meaning of this? It means I've converted my 1,000 US dollar, buying 0.42 per one Ethereum, and I had 2,380 Ethereums. 2 years to come. So I was holding Ethereum value of 1,000, but in terms of numbers, they were 2,380 Ethereums. 2 years to come, one Ethereum was around 1,432. So if I was able to sell my Ethereum 2018 January, it means I was supposed to take 2,380 Ethereums times 1,432 US dollar. Means I was able to get like 3.4 million US dollar. 3.4 million US dollar in two years. Means I've used 1,000. My 1,000 generated more than 3 million US dollar. So the question here is, was I holding just money as an internet money, or was I holding a digital asset? The question is, I was holding a digital asset because it was growing in value. So Ethereum is not just a payment system; it's also a digital asset in that circumstance. Okay. So let's talk about a little bit about group economies. Why are we going to talk about group economies? Because previously we talked about blockchain, we talked about smart contracts, and now we talked about cryptocurrencies such as Ethereum. So we want to combine those two. Also, let's see about group economies. When we say group economies, means means a group of people who have a common economic interest, and that group agrees to actively and consciously pursue that economic interest together to create a sustainable and a secure economy for themselves. So it's a group of people, it's a community that have decided to come together and support each other economically. So we are supporting each other economically. It's a worldwide group economics whereby different countries will come and join together. Not the governments, no, individual will come and join together and support economically. And the means of payment that they will use to support each other is not the government monies. Why? Because if you are talking about a global group economics, each nation has its own currency. So we have to use and select the only community currency, which is cryptocurrency, because cryptocurrencies are across borders, but our nation's currency, they don't across borders. That's why we are going to use Ethereum as a payment system. And instead of me accumulating 1,000 to buy 2,000 and some number there of Ethereums, I'm going to use a group economics for me to get a lot of Ethereums, even though financial right now my budget is too low. I'm going to show you right now, okay? So why do people come together? That we have to ask ourselves. Why do people come together? The same question we can ask, why there is Facebook? Why somebody created Facebook? Why somebody came up with an idea of YouTube? Why somebody came up with an idea of creating Amazon? Why do we have a sports team? Why do we have entertainers? Why do they bring people together? Because they know that's the only way for them to accumulate a lot of money. So by bringing people together, it means you are going to accumulate a lot of money. So, but now through group economics, with the power of the internet, smartphones, Ethereum cryptocurrency, and the decentralized smart contracts, every day people anywhere in the world can connect with each other, and they are able to build communities whereby people can donate and contribute to each other, okay? So there is a question here. Suppose you could bring in an extra 3 to 4 figures a week in the paid instantly from anywhere there is an internet, simply by learning just few skills and share your success or the success of people whom you found them within the family, the Facade family. If that's something you would be interested in learning about, if it is yes, you can just go to the chat box and write yes, 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 okay? So ladies and gentlemen, there is a small video here I would like to share with you. Let me play it. It's a true story, so just listen to it. Life was just very good. It was awesome. It was around March 2020. COVID-19 came. Some of the nations, some of the cities were locked down. Some of the business were shut down. Everyone was forced to stay at home. People started experiencing a lot of depressions. But one of the guy called his friend and asked what is happening. How are you, man? That's the other person responded that life is so tough, you know, too much expenses, too much bills, no income. But the one who called said, "Hey, haven't you heard of Forsage?" So they decided to sit down. Yes. So they decided to sit down. It was a one-to-one meeting. Then it was showed the Forsage. And up to now, I'm telling you, Forsage has helped a lot of southern people in the world change their life from where they were up to right now. Okay. So what was locked down for you? Was it a permanent situation, or was it a situation that creates a lot of situations? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Forsage. Forsage is not a company. Forsage is not a business, but we treat it as a business. And also, Forsage is not an investment. What is Forsage again? Forsage is just a community. It's just a group economics that is automatically programmed by smart contracts. Okay. So let's see what are the benefits, or what are the things that you will find them within Forsage. Forsage will enable you to earn recurring income without even having a job right now. But also, the system around the group economics of Forsage is full decentralized, means no admins, no bosses, okay? Also, because of smart contract, no one can run away with your money. Why? Because you are paid the contribution, I'm paid the contributions instantly and direct to my wallet, or direct to your private wallet, okay? But also, everything else is automatically by a pre-written program, which is the computer codes, the Forsage smart contract, but no administration fees, no renewals ever, and low entry cost with low risk, okay? But also, there is no need for you to be a team builder to make money with Forsage, but if you share with others, you make a lot more and a lot quicker. So what are the plans here? We have the best strategy that can help you guys, and that strategy, we named it Freedom 12. Freedom 12. So how does it work? First is for you to join Forsage smart contract. The second is bring 3 partners. Third one, those partners do the same. That's all about Forsage. So maybe you can ask yourself, who are these partners? It can be a head of a household, it can be a business partner, it can be a family member, anyone with a goal, or a group leader. Because we believe that every house has a foundation that supports the house. So your 3 partners represent your foundation. So you start with your 3 partners, and also your 3 partners will also do the same as what you did to them, okay? So maybe someone might be discouraged when I say invite your 3 partners. You are thinking, oh, is it a network marketing business right now? No. Just listen to this video. Maybe it can change your mindset when it comes to share success to other people, okay?
You work hard, you make money, you do it for yourself. That's not life. You go out, you seek for people who need your help, you make their lives better. You become that sponge which can absorb all the negativity, and you become that person who can emit beautiful positive vibes. And when you realize that you have changed someone's life, and because of you, this person didn't give up, that is the day when you live.
So we have a lot of people outside there. Let's go and help them. Let's go and tell them big stories and small stories about Forsage. Forsage has helped a lot of people, including myself here, okay? So the purpose, the focus is to help a lot of families to move from weak financial to become financially strong. That's our focus. It means Freedom 12 means we are helping 12 families to become financially free, okay? So once you join this family, it means you will be able to earn some small amount of money, also some big amount of money. For instance, June 2nd, one of my downlines, 6867, contributed to me in level 60. I will explain you what are the meaning of levels. He contributed to me 0.8 Ethereum, which is around 199 USD. But 2 days again, I received another contribution in level 7 from member number 6927. He contributed to me 1.6 Ether, which is around 390 US dollar. So if you sum up 390 plus 199, it's almost like 600 US dollar. So in 2 days, I've received 600 US dollar. What does 600 US dollar means to you? What does it mean to you? Okay. But because I started, and also I shared my success, and also I shared the success of people. I found them within the family. Now I helped some of the people to become like me. So this is one of my downline, 9972, 17th of June. They just sent me a screenshot. Hey Joshua, see what have happened to me. I've come to see that uh, have been contributed by someone. Who you can see the ID number is the ID number here 235,360 contributed to him 0.4 Ethereum, which is around 94 US dollar. But also the same day, like the difference of 2 minutes, he received again 0.8 Ether. It's around 187. If you sum up, it's around 281 US dollar. So what is 281 US dollar means to you? You see the power of sharing to others. You never know how much you are going to touch the other side. So how will you receive your contributions? Because remember, there is no a company that will be holding your wallets, your account, your money. It's you as an individual who will be responsible to manage your contributions. So you will create an account before becoming a member. So if you are the one who created the account before becoming a member, who is responsible for the account? Who is the manager? Who is the CEO? Who is the president of that account? It's me, it's you. So you can create your account through your phone. And if you are going to use the phone, there is an application that you will install as your blockchain private wallet, which is called Trustman. And if you will use your computer, there is an extension that is applicable to all the browsers. It is called MetaMask. So you can use the Chrome browser, you can use Brave, you can just install that. It's an extension. You can just install it and then you create a wallet. So when you create your wallet, there are 12 private keys that you are supposed to keep them very, very, very private, because those are the keys to enter into your account. If someone's came across to them, it means your money will be stolen. So how to choose now a start option? You can start with a minimum of around 0.051 Ether, which is around like now like 12. It is around like 12 US dollar up to 20 US dollar, which will enable you to start in both two programs, which is X3 and X4, both in level 1. So your level 1 will cost you around that amount of money, but it is advisable to go for a popular option, which is level 4. So level 4 is a popular option. This one. This is a popular option. So you can buy level 1, then you upgrade level 2, level 3, level 4 in both X3 and X4. From where? From the start. This is the advisable or recommended option. But we have high achievers. Some of the people are high achievers. They don't want to start small. They start big according to their budget. So they immediately upgrade up to level 6. Some they go up to level 7. Some they even go up to level 12. Depends on your budget, okay? There are no timelines, no deadlines, and the levels repeat automatically from earnings as you bring in new partners in X3. So do you know now the meaning of X3? X3 is used to bring in new partners, and you and others bring in partners in X4. So X4 is a community. We build it together. But X3, you use it to bring new people inside the family. But X4 is a community. We build it together. Okay? We have some people who start up to level 5, level 6, level 8, but they just upgrade X4 to high level, and also X3 they just start small, because X3 depends on the number of people you introduce them. But X4 you can use your money to buy XE4 even to high levels. Why? Because XE4's requirements for you to earn contribution, not necessarily you must invite someone. You can get contribution in XE4 even if your XE3 is 0, even if you didn't invite anyone to the family. Okay. So we have 12 levels, level 1 up to level 12, and each level differs twice in value. So from level 1 to level 2, the price or the value doubles. From level 2 to the next level, the price doubles. So the contribution doubles, the contribution you contribute, also the contribution that you will receive. But how many people do you need? You need only 2 people in each level to support you to activate the next level. So the four-side family means you are not supposed to use your money. Once you join, share these success stories of some people whom you found, even if it's your story, even if it's small, because a story is just a story. So you can share your story or the story of people whom you found within the family. And once you get these 2 people, it means contribution from 2 people. For instance, this one donate 0.025, also this donate 0.025. It means you will have 0.05. 0.05, it means you are able to activate to buy level 2. Where did you get the money? You didn't take them from your pocket. You take them from the partners that you invited them to the family. Now,
being recorded.
okay. So each level you leave aside contributions of 2 people for you to activate to the next level. But once you reach level 12, there is no here level 13. So if there is no level 13, it means the contribution that you were left them behind for you to activate the next level, there is no level 13 here. So the day you will reach level 12, it means all the money, you will use them now. So here you will get 51. So you will receive around 102.4 Ethereums. It's a lot of crazy money. So once you reach level 12, there are no levels again to buy. You have bought all the levels. That's where your financial freedom begins or starts. Okay. So let's see how XE3 in illustrations or the demonstration of XE3. This will be you. This one will be you. This is the first partner that you have invited. This is the second partner you have invited. They will all be below you. The number is limited. It's only 3. It's a matrix. So it's only 3 people will be under you. So these 2 people, number 1, number 2, they are signing Ethereums. 100% will go direct to your wallet. But the third one close the matrix to reopen another group of 3 people, because each level has more than one cycle of you receiving and you donating. So once you reach the third partner, that's where your cycle, your new cycle begins to receive another contribution from that level. So each level is programmed like that. But in XE4, the structure is very different. Below you, there are 2 people, whereby these 2 people, they contribute to the I superiors. I superiors means your sponsor, someone who brought you into for such. But the second line, these ones, number 3, number 4, and 5, they are contributions. They are Ethereums, goes directly to your wallet. But the 6th person close the matrix, then reopen another group of 6 people to be below you, so that you can receive another cycle of Ethereums. Okay. So also there is you are supposed to upgrade. And how do you know that it is time for me to upgrade? You can upgrade without seeing this sign, or you can upgrade once you see this sign. And this sign is an alert that if you don't upgrade, very, very soon, you never know now. The issue is you will never know. Very, very soon, someone below you might overtake you. And once you are overtaken, for you it will be a loss of profit. So that amount of Ethereum that you were supposed to get will go to the higher superiors. But to them it will be extra profit. So you can decide whether you want to upgrade or not. If you want to upgrade, means you will receive your contributions in that level. But if you will not upgrade, means your contribution will surpass you. They will go to another spear level. Okay, so that's how, and that is important of you to upgrade. But there is something here very interesting. There is something here called overflow. Means I can get contributions, I can get money, I can be paid, I can get contributions, I can be paid from the people I found them in the family, or from the people who came after me being a member. Whether I'm the one who invited them or I'm not the one. That's the power of X4. So X4, it means you can receive contributions without you refer anyone in X4. But X3, we use X3 to invite people inside Forsage. But X4 is the Forsage. It's a community. It means you can be supported from the group. X4 is the group economics now. Means whether I've referred somebody or I've not, still the X4 is there for me. So we have some guys with zero refer, but they have got some contributions. You will see them on the next slide, okay? But also you can receive returns. Returns means what? Returns means someone down has been overtaken by his or her downline. So as long as you have the traits of you receiving that contributions, it means that contribution will stop from you. Also, if you don't have that traits, it will go up to someone who deserves to receive the contribution. And how do you deserve to receive the contributions? Once you have bought that level. If you don't have that level, it means you don't deserve to get contribution from that level. And how do we do that? We upgrade to the next level. We activate. And how do we activate? Once we receive the contribution from the two members, we use the money to activate to the next level. Okay? So we have trainings. We have webinars. Every Monday, we have webinars. Every Thursday, we have webinars in English. Every Wednesday, we have webinars. This is international webinars, and every Saturday we have question and answers. So just ask the person who invited you to share with you this timetable, okay? But this is the guy who came up with this idea of Forsage. The question here is, how do they benefit if this is not a company? If we don't invest anything? If we join Forsage while we still have all the mandate of managing our funds? So what are these guys benefiting from us? What are they benefiting from uniting people by using their creations? The only benefit they will get is for them to join the family. So they gave themselves the first numbers. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. These are the creators of Forsage smart contract. And one of them is this guy, Mr. Lado. Okay? So let me play this video.
Hi, my name is Lado Охотников. In this video, I will explain why people make so much money for such, why there are so many partners who have such big checks. More recently, I released a video called $2.5 million in 2.5 months. This is the amount earned by partners. 11 days have passed since then, and during these 11 days, another $3.5 million has been earned by our partners. That is, as I can see, the total amount of 31,907 Ethereum. This is $6,266,215. The amount is constantly changing. That is, it is growing. Why is this so? I pay attention not only to numbers. The main thing is the dynamics. Well, yes, a big numbers is also not healthy. There are many partners who earn already 100 Ethers, and more than 100 Ethers, and more than 400 Ethers already, and there will be much more. After a year, these figures will not seem impressive at all. A huge number of people are starting to get involved. Why? When we started, we had how much? Well, there a couple of 100 people. They began to actively engage business. Then, later, we had 1,000 partners, which are beginning to actively engage. Now, at the moment, we have more than 45,000 participants, and this is 45,000 people, our army, which involved new partners. That is, unlike Ponzi, unlike a Delta, people who come to force us turn into a driving force. Unlike all these schemes in which they are trying to find a way to make a passive people attracted. What is that leads to? Yes, passive looks more attractive, but people join there and do nothing. They waiting for golden rain from heaven, wait when someone on top make it come for them. They are not involved, they are not the driving force. But someone needs these lessons, needs to step on the same rake a few times, to lose money again. But at some point people realize that there is no passive freebie on the internet. You need to look for something real. They quickly realized that Forsage is an ideal marketing, the ideal business for participants. You must remember that some projects are profitable for admins, for developers, for first top partners. Forsage is profitable for participants, for any participant. There are excellent tempting schemes for us, for those who create a project in which we could arrange such a money collection. Some kind of cure, Ponzi, even a Delta. You can make it so that we can earn a lot at the start, and then just to create new project for new money collect. In Forsage, we earn gradually, and by the way, any participant can overtake even us creators. Any participant can overtake anyone. There is no such thing as someone above, someone below. Of course, the one who entered earlier has an advantage. He had more time to earn more. He is more likely to be ahead, but the initial conditions are equal for all. There are those who will still continue to participate only in new disposable projects, to search for something from the category of, oh, I've rushed here the very first. And there are those who will really earn big money, earn for a long time, and increase their amounts. If you join Forsage, you don't need to lose time in something disposable. Forsage is ideally thought out precisely for the long term. Many people ask, what is the secret of success? How to achieve? First secret is study marketing. Because when you take a closer look, you'll see how powerful the opportunity is. Because as far as the possibility of non-stop earning is laid here, the business is so arranged that it doesn't stop at any stage. When you realize this, you will easily convey this to others, and then people hear you, because you yourself are confident in this information. We just started. We prepare many tools for participants, and we will continue to refine them. We have a lot of future plans. We are going to build a global community with Forsage. Therefore, of course, the sooner you come here, the more opportunities you will have. However, this does not mean that in a year, into new participants will be deprived of opportunities for big success. The further, the more comfortable it will be with us, the more developments will be ready. The only question is that we do not want to lose the time of our lives. And you can be successful right now. In Forsage, you have everything for it. So, what do we see? We see now the amount of $6,266,000 currently earned by partners. And I'm sure that while I'm shooting this video, while I'll mount it, while I'll release it, by this time the amount will be much larger and it will constantly increase. All this money can either pass you by or you can catch this wave of success.
Yeah. So you can see this video was recorded and published the 27th of April. Now let me surprise you. Let me take you now to the Forsage website account, because there are two accounts here. The first account, okay. So let me take you to the website account of Forsage. But before taking you to the website account of Forsage, maybe how do you withdraw your funds? That's very important. There are a lot of more than 20 exchange platforms whereby you can convert your Ethereums into land or any kind of currency. Okay, but there is this exchange platform called the changery.com. I will send the link to the group. This you can use. You can find it on Google Play Store. You can install as an application. Also, you can find it on Apple Store. And you can use instead of you signing up by putting a lot of details. Let me show you what you can do here. You can just click sign up. Okay, instead of you writing your email here, you can just click this one if you have a Gmail account. Okay, so you can just signing up by using your email. For instance, let me use this my email, one of my emails here. Okay, so I'm in without putting the details, the what. So I can just buy right now. So here there is an option of me buying. So I can just click buy or sell. Now, if I want to buy, so I will just click buy. Then it will ask me country of residence. So let's say maybe you are in South Africa. You just write here South Africa. Then South Africa is there. So how much do I need? Let me click buy. So maybe I'm having my money is in South Africa. Maybe it is inside my Visa card or inside my MasterCard. So here I will find some options here. Payment method. How do I want to pay? Do I want to pay by using Visa card or MasterCard or Apple Pay or bank transfer? It's whatever you want to use. But here you will see this one is not active, but this one is active. This one is also active, and this one is also active. But here it's written $150 gets you 0.0. Oh, sorry, I didn't change the this is not, I don't want to buy Bitcoin, I want to buy Ethereum. So I want to buy Ethereum. Okay, so $150 gets you that amount of Ethereum. MoonPay This one is Inda coin, and this is simplex. Simplex like in Lemitano and other stuffs. But let's say I want to use maybe 50 US dollar. Let's say maybe let me put here land. Okay, I can just change the, instead of using the popular currency, I can just select the currency that I have in my country. For instance, maybe it's South African land, so I'm choosing land here. Then I will say, okay, yeah, here it is. So for instance, here you should have 863 land, but this one you can just have 350 rand. You can use a minimum amount of 350, not below 350 land. So you can just get 0.0517. So very simple and very easy. You just click buy, then within 3 minutes your transaction is done. You register the person very fastly, and also you move on with other things. That's how you can buy. But how to sell, the same thing. Maybe I want to sell. Okay, I want to sell not this one. Let me go back here. I want to, okay, here it is. So I will do this Ethereum. Okay, here I want to get land. Okay, okay, let me check here if it is there. Okay, land is not there, but maybe you want to receive in dollars in your Mastercard or in your on your Visa card. It's also possible. You can do that here. Let me check it. Let me do this. I want to sell. Okay, sell cryptocurrency. What do I want to sell? I want to sell. I want to sell payment method. I will receive bank transfer. Let me check here how to press the orders. Where is it? Okay, I will check this later on, and I will explain to you. But that's how the way you can just use Changely. But not only Changely, you can use also Luno, you can use Coin Mama, you can use even Binance. Binance is like this, very simple. Okay, yeah, let me do this. I'm just showing the illustration. Maybe I want to Binance provides buy crypto. Okay, I want to buy by using maybe credit or debit card, so I can just buy cryptocurrency by using Binance. But you have to do verifications. Okay, so that's how you can convert your Ethereums into dollar or into currency. But let's go now and see the how the Forsage website looks alike. Okay, so this is your Forsage website account. Up to now, we have more than 328 members up to today. People who have joined today, more than 10,000 have joined today. And you can see the amount of money when Lado was recording that video was around 6 million. 6 million US dollar. Now it's more than 50 million US dollar. And you know, Forsage was launched the 6th of February 2020. So this is also almost 20 weeks up to now. That's the age of Forsage. So we have a lot of people who are very much successful because, for instance, ID number 8679. You can see he has invited 636 people as an individual through X3. But because he followed the 3 steps, he joined, he invited the 3 partners, he also teaches the 3 partners to bring the 3 partners. This is the results now. X4, which is the community, the group contributed to him more than 1,200 Ethereums. So in total, he received the 2,186 Ethereums, which is more than 5,100 US dollar. This is amazing. This is amazing. But not all him. You can see those creators. You can see the creators how they have earned Ethereum. For instance, let's see number 4. You can see number 4 here. How much did he receive? Number 4, he just introduced 277 people, but he has 550 Ethereum. He's not just a member, he's also a creator of this application or this software, which is Forsage. So you can see that, yes, he's a creator, but that doesn't restrict others who are not creators to bypass them. You can overtake them in terms of making a lot of money than them. That's what has happened to ID 8679. He made a lot of money compared to this creator. Okay, so this is Forsage X3. It has level 1 up to level 12, but also you can see here this is Forsage X4, and these are the colors that display that maybe it's your effort or not your effort. It's the effort of the group or the community. Once you see the blue colors, means that is the contribution from the group. But the green, that is the contribution from your effort. The gray also from the group. Once you see the pink one, is from someone has been overtaken there. So this is how Forsage works. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Maybe if you have a question, you can just raise your hand and I can give you a chance to ask me a question, okay? You can raise your hand if you have a question so that I give you a chance to ask a question. Or if your network is not stable, you can just write a question on the chat box, then I will read it and I'll give you some answers. Okay,